I'm Tommy Gibbs, and in this video, I want to clear up the difference between a trade walk and a lot walk. They're both imperative to your success. If you do them, they're going to really help you a lot. But let's understand the difference between the lot walk and the trade walk. So I'm going to start with the trade walk first, because here's where it always happens. Every day, there's only one definition for the word every. Every day, you're going to do a trade walk with all the members of the management team, and that includes the service manager, and that includes any salesman standing around with nothing to do. What happens in the trade walk is it's where all of our cars are parked that came in from yesterday. They may have been auction purchase cars, they may have been trade-ins, they may have been cars that you purchased from your customer base, doesn't matter. Anything that came in, you have a specific place that they're parked. Look, I know sometimes you don't have a lot of room, but just mark off a few spaces depending on the size of your store with cones or whatever, but have a designated place. A lot of people in the old days used to refer to this as a bullpen. They had a fenced-in area where all these pieces went, and then they made some decisions on them. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do the trade walk. During the course of the trade walk with all the members of the management team and salesmen, as I already stated, we're going to look at each car that came in and make some intelligent decisions about them. Look, it's really important to get other people's insight on what has come into your inventory. Someone may know something about that car. They may be able to share some information about it. The service manager who's with you on the trade walk may say, hey, we need to take a look at this car. We've had some problems with it, whatever it may be. It's an opportunity to talk about the car. It's also an opportunity to admit what you might have done to yourself. So, as an example, if you buried yourself in this car for some reason, let's admit it. Say, guys, we're high in this car. We're going to price it right. We're going to give it a short life cycle. If you're using my life cycle management process, this is perfect for that. But even if you're not, you can still establish what you're going to do with that car. Because if you put too much money in it, you might say, you know what? We're high in this car. We're going to give it a short life cycle. We're going to retail this car quickly. We're going to price it really, really right and get it out of here. Again, you've got some of the salespeople there with you. You've got the other members of the management team. Someone obviously has to lead this meeting. It's best if it's a GM or the deal operator, but if not that, the GSM. I even have some stores where the service director leads the meeting, because the service director wants to get these cars in and out of the service department as fast as possible. We're going to designate what the strategy is going to be on those cars, whether they're going to go into service, whether we're going to wholesale, whatever it may be. So I think you kind of got that picture now. What's the difference between the trade walk and the lot walk? The lot walk is where we're going to take a look at all those cars on the lot that are retail pieces. I prefer personally to do this on Friday after my weekend kickoff sales meeting. You only have to do it once a week. You can do it more if you like, but at least once a week, do the lot walk. And we're going to go down and stop and talk about each car out there that's on our retail lot with all the salespeople, all the managers, including the service director. I keep mentioning the service director because they're a key component. You're going to stop and talk about these cars. Now, one of the things you'll find out quickly is, why hasn't a car sold? So you'll be standing there talking about a car, and the car has been here 45 days. And someone will say, well, I'll tell you why this car hadn't sold. Every time we take it out, the check engine light is on, or whatever it may be. Someone can tell you what the issue is with it, and you can address it. Again, if the service director or service manager is there, or your prep recon manager, however you want to think about this, if they're there, they can get hot on that and get that car back out there to you. Maybe the car just needs to be repuffed or whatever, but having everybody involved is key. Somebody in that sales team might know something about that make, brand, or model that you don't know. So it may be someone that used to work at a Jeep store and you're a Ford store, and this is a Jeep, and they can tell you all about it. It is a great opportunity to get all of your salespeople involved in used cars. Oftentimes, we have salespeople selling both new and used, and you have some salespeople who would rather sell new than used. If you take them on the on the lot walk with you, they'll start to get more interested in used cars because now they know more about them. Information is powerful. So the trade walk, let's go back. Trade walk should actually take place right after your Save a Deal meeting every day. This isn't about Save a Deal as such, but if you're not doing a Save a Deal, it's one of those things you need to get back to. Anyhow, that's when you do that one, and that's done every day. So we do the trade walk every day to talk about those cars that came in, and we do the lot walk, I say once a week on Fridays preferably, but you can do it more if you want to. but it's critical to get your people to know your inventory. The more they know about the inventory, I'm being repetitive, and that's who I am. The more they know about your inventory, the better. I'm Tommy Gibbs. If I can help you, reach out. Thanks for watching this video. And by the way, I've got another video right here that you ought to take a look at. Hey, and hit that like button, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button. Watch this video right here, though, it'll help you. Thanks and have a great day.